So in our school community, I asked the group members, like, what's the number one thing that you're struggling with right now in your business? And the majority of the people said advertising and getting clients. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you 4 methods you can use to get new clients. I'm going to give you 2 free methods. I'm going to give you 1 fairly inexpensive method. Then I'm going to give you 1 method that if you do correctly, it pays for itself and you can just unlimitedly scale it, if unlimitedly is a word. So the first free method is going to be Instagram. So basically what you're going to do, even if you don't have the ability to create like really good content, you're going to go out on the platform and you're going to engage with potential customers. So what you're going to do is set a timer for like 15 to 30 minutes per day. You have to do this day in and day out. And engaging means you're going to like pictures, you're going to like comments, you're going to reply to comments, you're going to comment, and you're going to follow, again, people that look like they will be an ideal fit for your business. And what you're doing by liking and commenting and liking comments and following is you're sending signals out on the platform. So the more signals you can send out, more engagement signals you can send out on Instagram, the more profile visits you get. The more profile visits you get, the more engagement you get, the more followers you get, the more website link clicks you get. The more link clicks you get, the more bookings you get. Also, what comes with profile visits is DM. So for those of you that conduct business in your DM, you're just going to get a lot more things happening on Instagram. A lot of people try to approach Instagram in a passive manner where they'll just post some content and run away. No, if you're like just getting started or you're not getting the clients you want, it literally takes 15 to 30 minutes per day. Set a timer and go out and engage. Do this every day for 3 months. I don't want anyone to give up after a week. Every day for 3 months, set that timer, and you're going to notice your engagement going up, your numbers going up in general across the board. Then, if you want to take the strategy to the next level, what you're going to do is at least once per week. Again, this is for the people that are struggling. You're like, oh, I don't have money. I want clients. If you want clients, like you're not doing hair right now, that means you have time. So that means you're going to go live at least once per week. So this is 4 times a month. You're going live just to, again, show your face, build trust, build rapport with your audience. And if you're confused about what you should be doing on live, Q&A, you can go to Google and get a list of questions that people are asking about your services. So example, if you go to Google right now and search frontal or frontal wig, whatever services that you're offering, silk press, locks, whatever, Google's going to give you a list of questions that people are asking about that keyword. How long does a frontal last? What's the difference between a frontal and a closure? Those type of questions. You can literally hop on live and answer those questions. Or you can have a friend or family interview you where you allow them to ask you the questions. So now, again, you have one arm where you're going out and engage to build your audience. Then you have another arm, which is the live, to help you get your audience to know, like, and trust you. So in the future, they can do business with you. So that's free method number 1. Second method is going to be Google. I think everyone needs to at least have a Google business profile set up. That way, when someone goes to Google and they search like sew-ins near me or hair extensions near me or closure install near me, whatever, your business is likely to show. That's step 1 of SEO, at least getting that business profile set up. Step 2 is going to be actually doing SEO on your actual website. And in order to do SEO on your website, you simply need to upload relevant blog posts that are related to your services. That's number 1. That way you have content on your site that's relevant to what you do. So again, what is a frontal? What's the difference between a frontal and a closure? What is a lace wig? You're just creating blog posts on your website about these topics. Like, well, I don't know, how to create a blog post. Set up a ChatGPT account, which is free. Insert the keyword into ChatGPT and say, hey, write me a 500 to a 1,000 word SEO optimized article for that keyword. ChatGPT is going to give you a blog post. You're going to copy it and paste it. Do this at least this is not going to take you long. 5 to 10 blog posts per day for a month. That way, at the end of the month, you're going to have 150 to 300 blog posts about this thing. And basically what you're trying to do is at least have like 20,000 words of text on your website about the subject. So again, if you do silk presses, you want like essentially 20,000 words on your website about, now this is a little bit technical, but just follow what I'm telling you. 20,000 words about silk presses, about hair extensions, about hair, whatever on your website. Now Google's beginning to take you seriously. Such and such has like 100 blog posts about sew-ins. Let's start giving them favorable rankings to sew-in related topics. Now, on top of that, what you're going to do, this is where you get into the strategy part. You're gonna look up, or you probably know this off the top of your head. So I'm in Dallas. So we have all of the suburbs and all of the surrounding cities. So we have Frisco, Plano, Dallas, Irvin, Oak Cliff, Louisville, whatever. So you're going to get all of the surrounding cities like within a 30-mile radius. And what you're going to do is create a specific page on your website for each city plus the search term. Example. So let's say you do sew-ins. You're going to have a sew-ins Dallas, sew-ins Louisville, sew-ins Frisco, sew-ins Plano, sew-ins Rockwall, sew-ins Fort Worth, Texas. So every service plus city. Okay, if you do locks as well as sew-ins, you're going to have a locks Dallas, locks Frisco. This way, you're basically creating like these virtual billboards on your website. So when someone comes to Google and they search like sew-ins Frisco or silk press Frisco, that page is likely to show up in Google. Again, all of the surrounding cities. Now, not only do you have the blog posts, you also have these, they're called city pages on your website. Now you have like the best of both worlds. You have relevancy, but you have these city pages that are targeting people searching for these specific services in these specific cities. Now, the next one, and this is, everyone knows this, is business cards. So the thing about this strategy is it's fairly inexpensive. You get probably like 2,000, 5,000 business cards made for $50. The thing is, for this strategy to be effective, you need to go pass out all 2,000 or all 5,000. And you have to look at it from this perspective. Now, this is going to take time. And the strategy that I shared with you with the Instagram, it's the same thing. You're just creating awareness. Every time you pass, the difference is when you're passing out that business card, it's personalized. So you probably like shake this person's hand or you had a little conversation with them. So imagine like having a conversation with 2,000 people, like somebody's on a book. But again, this can be done virtually with the same Instagram strategy, but I know a lot of you are old school. Some of y'all may like to shake hands. So you invest $50, you go pass out 2,000 business cards. Let's say 1% of the people convert. 1% of 2,000, I believe, is 20. Let's say your average order or your average service cost is $100. $100 times 20 is $2,000. So you essentially invested $50 to make $2,000 back. This is inexpensive. Everyone has $50. It's practical. Again, it's just going to take time. Maybe you say, hey, I'm going to go out every day and pass out 200 business cards. In 10 days, you would have passed out all of your cards. Being fairly like conservative, I'm pretty sure you can convert 1% of the people you've given a card to into a booked appointment. Now, the last and my favorite method, now this is a little bit more advanced, a little bit more technical. It might cost you a little bit more money. But in my opinion, it's most effective, and this is what I do in my business, and this is what we share with our clients. So building out a custom funnel / booking site, that has automation set up, so text, email automations to follow up with potential customers, as well as follow up with people that has already been in your chair. So you have the system working for you that goes out and get you new and existing clients into your chair. So that's step one, a highly customized funnel to convert a visitor into a booked appointment. This is not like the regular booking sites that you use. So that's step one. Step two is you're gonna run ads to that custom booking site. Now, remember I said, well, this could, if you do it correctly, it could potentially pay for itself. Make sure that you're gonna accept the deposit on your booking site. So as you drive traffic to your booking site and people book, they pay a deposit, typically around $25, depending on the cost of the service. Typically, you're gonna spend about the cost of your deposit to actually get someone into your chair. It could be less, it could be more, again, depending on the cost of the service. But typically when your ads work, they pay for themselves. Meaning, if you spend like $500 in a month on ads and everything's set up correctly, your ads are set up properly, you have your pixel installed on your funnel booking site, you have a really good offer, your content's good. If you spend $500 on ads, you should see like $1,500 back in sales or $2,000 back in sales. And the beauty of this is it's all happening on autopilot. So your ads are working for you and getting this awareness and getting this reach and getting bookings on autopilot while you work. And the reason why I say this is for last, because this strategy is literally a combination of the two previous strategies that I just shared with you. So the business cards, the Instagram strategy, the SEO, is literally doing all of these things in one on autopilot. If you want more information about how to get this system set up, message me fully booked system on Instagram at @iGrowSalons, and I'll send you a free training. If you found this video helpfully useful, give me a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. Thanks for watching.